Hi friends, we first of all want to wish you a happy 2021. I think we're all happy that 2020 is over, looking forward to a new year. And with that in mind, we want to share with you 3 good things that we've already learned in this new year. This is the Sandelin Show. So the last day of 2020, this Christian conference started that we went to here in Norway, and it went over a few days into the new year. So we started the new year with praise and prayer, and it was amazing. 2 days ago, when we came back, we woke up and we were like, oh man, we're not there anymore. And I'm sure that every Christian watching that has ever been to like a camp or like a meeting over a few days knows what I'm talking about, that spiritual high.
Yeah, and it is just so nice because you are with other people and you build each other up in faith, and yeah, you share witnesses, testimonies with each other, pray together, and just, it was just so amazing. I've been missing that this year because so many things have, of course, been cancelled because of the virus. So it's just so important to have other believers around you, and I noticed it also for Ali and I, even at his age. Like, it was so amazing to see him run around there with the other children, and he had such a nice time and charmed some people.
You might be thinking like, hey, a community, that's so important, but we can't. You know, if you haven't noticed, the whole world is on lockdown. We're not allowed to go to church. But the cool thing is that this conference was actually here in Norway. We were allowed to meet physically as long as we, had certain criteria, washing a lot and all those things that everyone knows by now. But the other countries, and I think there were even, 27 countries were represented online. So it was like this mix of the physical events, but then also the digital, and they did a great job in connecting those two. So they had like on Zoom, they had these separate rooms, mingle rooms and workshops and all these things. So you could still have that sense of community.
It's been a year where a lot of events has been cancelled and so on. But wow, how important it is to still somehow make sure that you get that form of community and be with other believers. And that's why we also want to, through the Christian life, build up more of a community.
And we have some plans for how we can try to develop community here with our online family. But, if you have any ideas, what you miss, or some ideas that we can do, we'd love to hear them. This I really learned when I was giving a workshop over there, and it was teaching on how to do online ministry. But the thing is that I'm actually quite insecure. I just feel that I don't know enough, I don't have enough to teach others. I just see, when I look at our online ministry, I just see like where I want to improve and where things don't go right or the way I want to, and it just feels like, what can I teach others?
You're quite a perfectionist.
And that might also play part of it. But now I was doing the workshop, and it actually went really well based on the response that we got from it. You might not always think that what you know is good enough to share with others.
It might be more than what they know, so then it is worth to share it. And because of course you can always compare yourself to the one that knows most about whatever it is, or knows most about the Bible. So who am I to share something? But you know more than maybe the one sitting next to you on the bus. God can use us in what we know and lead us to the people that is in need of what we can share with them. I think
it reminded me of the Bible story where this little boy is bringing his lunch and he gives it to Jesus, and it's like 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. But it's, in the hands of Jesus, it's enough for thousands and thousands of people. The cool thing is that we almost experienced something similar as a 10-year-old that was part of the workshop. She said, I want to make videos. I want to make videos that I would want to watch about the Bible. And I was like, that's so cool. If you would compare her with, other people who might do YouTube and teaching the Bible, maybe she doesn't know as much as they do, but that doesn't matter because she knows things they can be a blessing to other people. And she sees that and understands that and wants to share it.
Yeah.
And that was a really humble experience.
It was, yeah, so inspiring to see that she wants to use her talents. God can use anyone at any age. All he asks for is the willingness, and he will use that in amazing ways.
And it was funny that actually the day before I would give the workshop, I looked at what time the workshop would be, and then I saw that the time slot was 45 minutes when I had been told that it was an hour. So I was like, oh man, it was already like super packed. How am I gonna do this? And then on the night before, like really in the night, I got an idea like, oh, maybe we can like split it into 2 workshops, that in the time slot after I can take some time with people who have concrete ideas for starting a YouTube ministry or something like that, and we can have a bit more like question answer and dialogue, more specific to their needs and ideas. We did that, and the team set it up and made it work, and it was awesome. One of the people that was then part of that second group too, she said that this was actually a prayer answer for her. It was just amazing to hear that.
What you thought that like, oh, I maybe don't have anything to share, I'm not maybe good enough. And then it's like, that is someone's prayer answer. Yeah. So if you would have just fallen down by that, no, I don't think I can do this, then...
And just given up.
Yeah, then that prayer answer wouldn't have come. We should learn that God thinks so much more. He knows that he can enable us to so much more than what we think of ourselves. Because, when we do it with him, he just puts things together. We went out with the children to a shopping center, and they were singing. We had prayed with the children before, like that God would send the right people, and as we stood there and the children were singing, I saw this person sitting in the stairs a little bit further away. He was a pretty young guy, did really not look like the type that would enjoy hearing those children sing, but you could just, it was just so touching my heart. It was just so amazing to see how he was like shining up from hearing those children singing, how he really enjoyed it, and he asked for like, that they could sing more. So it was just so awesome how God led that together. And even one of the children said afterwards that, I think he was one person that God sent there to listen. So
and just to strengthen you in the idea for prayer, it was so cool. The conference ended on Sunday at 5 p.m. and at 6 p.m. the Norwegian government introduced new measures for this whole pandemic thing, where no public gatherings were allowed anymore for the next 14 days. And many people had been praying for the conference, for it to be a success and for it to be a blessing and all these things. So we are 100% confident that God made sure that we could still have our conference.
It was just such an amazing prayer answer, and we're just so grateful to God that we got to have this time together and learn those lessons and build each other up in faith. And like, we need each other. We all need each other to finish this work. And those sermons...
that is actually what that clock is all about. The yellow clock, it has to do with the theme, which was overdue. You know, it's time for us, like you said, to finish the work. So I thought it was really appropriate. And actually, our neighbor, he is the one who preached at this conference. And he did an amazing job. He's an amazing family man and an amazing evangelist. And those sermons, we'll put a link to those in the description below. They're powerful. They're really inspiring. Listen to them, then you kind of are still part of what we were part of.
But this year has already started out so good, so we're really excited to see how the rest of the year is gonna look like. If
you like this video, then I'm sure you will like another video that we have. Just 2 days ago, Dylan K commented there, "Hi, you have no idea how much this is speaking to me. So glad that I found this channel. What you guys are doing is amazing. Thank you." That is the 7 useful tips to make your Christian life easier. It's those things have been a blessing to us, and I hope they'll be a blessing to you too. So see you in that video or in another one.